Game sense is a simple yet complex trait for all players to have, and the more game sense that a player has, the better off they'll be. I've oftentimes said that the most average player can have an elite game sense and be just as successful as their cracked counterparts. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true, and that's why in today's video, I'll be going over 3 of my best tips to improving your game sense. Before we get started with the video, comment down below and be honest with me. What do you guys struggle with the most in Fortnite? I want everyone to try and get involved in the comment section. Let's see if we can't all help each other out. This is a community based around improving in Fortnite, and I would love to see that happen. And of course, guys, if you have your own tips that you want to tell me about or help the community out in general, comment them down below as well. And if they're good enough, I'm going to be doing something that's new on my channel called Tip of the Video, where I pin your guys' tips to help each other out. So anyway, guys, with that being said, let's get right into the video. Increasing your game sense can be started by my first tip, which is watching Fortnite highlights, streams, and videos. Players from all over the world are gifted enough to be extremely talented at this game. If you guys want to drop 20 eliminations in a single game, watch players who do it consistently, and by watching them, you'll pick up plays they make, which will add to your game sense. Game sense is simply just experience that is picked up over time, and by gaining more experience, the better off you'll be. The more experience you guys have, the better plays you'll make and the more success you'll have in game. For example, when rotating in an end game, it's important to maintain and control natural high ground in case the zone shifts into the mountain. For players who are at the very bottom of the mountain and have to push up, it's going to be very difficult to survive with bullets being shot at them and the storm tickling their cheeks. And for those of you who are very experienced at the game and have been playing for a long time, will probably know that already. All it is just experience built up over time and plays that keep yourself going. I personally recommend watching pro players who play well using their game sense, and one of the best players to watch for this is actually Tfue. Tfue is mechanically skilled but plays through his game sense. He always waits for his enemies to make plays before he does, and the way he reacts to them makes him a successful player. Game sense is primarily based around making plays that will advance your game and prolong your life, leading to victory royales. That's why my next tip for you guys today is make plays that prolong your life and guarantee a chance at a successful game. For example, you may have to make a play that will deal damage to you but will save your life in the very end. One time I had to build out into the storm to pick up materials, a launch pad, and a chug jug to keep my game going. I've also talked about risk taking here on my channel, and this was a risk I took only because I knew I could be successful. When making your decisions in your games, try to predict the things that could go wrong and put logic into your plays, such as, why should I run into the zone to get more materials? Oh, that's right, because I have none and there's a fight up ahead and I need the materials to fight and be successful. Why should I push this team if I'm weak? I have low materials and weapons that aren't capable of wiping out an entire team. That could lead to my death, so therefore that wouldn't be a good play. Predict what will happen before you do it and make judgments based on these predictions. Have an open vision on the battlefield and always have eyes in the back of your head, as a lot of plays that go south start with getting shot in the back. My first tip in today's video briefly talked about experience by watching videos and streams that involve good Fortnite players. You can gain experience by watching Fortnite as well as playing Fortnite as much as you can and as much as you're willing to. My third tip for you guys today is develop a practice schedule fit for you and you only, and start playing arena mode as well as solos, duos, and squads. The reason for this is because as soon as you start playing against people who are better than you and they do things you've never seen done before, you'll instantly gain more experience. It's important to die as much as possible and fail as much as you possibly can. What this rewards you with is experience and knowledge to avoid dying the same way you did before. For example, players who have been playing for a long time know that as soon as you get a pyramid built over your head and those walls get thrown around you, it's time to get out, because you guys know there's going to be traps thrown all around you and you're instantly going to die. That's why watching Fortnite streams, playing the game, and learning every trick you possibly can is so important. It rewards you with experience and plays you've seen done. There's a good saying, you don't learn from success, you learn from failure. Once you guys get enough experience down, it's time to start binding that experience with your game mechanics. When the two are put together well, you'll see extremely positive results. Of course, this too takes practice as well as confidence. Never give up, guys. As always, guys, if you do have questions, drop them down below, and I hope myself and others can answer these questions for you. If you are struggling with something in the game, particularly game sense related, let me know about it down in the comment section below, and I wish you guys the best of luck as always when it comes to your grind. My best piece of advice to you guys is never stop grinding, never stop trying to get better at the game, and make yourself a better person as well. When all of that happens, you'll see really positive results in game as well as in your life in general. If you did enjoy the video or it helped you out, please leave a like and a comment telling me about it as well. It is definitely appreciated. And if you guys are playing in the tournament this weekend, I want to wish you guys good luck. I'm playing in the tournament as well. Hopefully we might run into each other, and that would be pretty funny. Definitely follow my Twitter, guys. It will be in the link in the description below as well as on my channel. And as always, use my code YTVerbis in the item shop, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.